by his friendly person. So to clear that, and also to change the narrative. Let me announce that I have already enrolled now as a student of the BSc Mass Communication National Open University. Yes, if you cannot call me journalist, but you can call me a student of yes, because I always believe in professionalism, and wherever I get myself, I try to blend myself with that, and to also assimilate myself with the environment I've got to myself. So I decided to change the whole of my career and to also take another career simply because by accident I have gotten myself somewhere, and I want to change the narrative from being accidental to being somebody who is there or professional. So actually this is the whole thing now. So I wish that you pray for me to complete my course and to be a complete journalist, a certified one, and also I promise you that I will soon be establishing also a newspaper, so that I will also be yes, I will have to be fully involved in the whole system so that my complete profile, my profile will be complete as far as the information which is concerned. Thank you very much for the visit, and I want to use this opportunity to welcome you warmly to the Ministry of Information and External Affairs. As you all know, and as you all rightly indicated, this is a home for you, and we've been friends, and we should continue to be friends. And part of my enthusiasm to be part of you is why I insisted to be an editor-in-chief of our weekly magazine here, so that I would try to be blending myself towards getting to the membership of the Guild of Editors. Our weekly bulletin, which is being spearheaded by Haja Aisha and Mara Sadiola. If you look at it, you look at the editorial, you will see my name as the editor-in-chief. I always go through it to give the final say on that, or to give the final authority on my publications. So I've already started blending myself to be also an editor. And also, like I said, now I'm on the track of being an editor, a journalist, a certified one. I will also try to get into some other voluntary services so that I can at least have some kind of fear to do with journalism and other things like that. Because I've already taken myself now that it is my now destiny to be a journalist in life. So I have accepted that. I want to thank you for the visit, and I also want to, at the same time, also appreciate all the accolades you have given to us. Having to introduce reforms in the information and communication sector is quite really very critical in terms, and we cannot actually allow ourselves to continue to be drowning in this kind of maze that we are seeing. As the professor rightly said, it's quite really very embarrassing the way how we look at things and how some people talk about Kano. Kano has become like a battlefield, and we are the only people that practice 247 and all-season politics. No time for politics, no time for governance. That is the very hell we are putting ourselves. And the very important thing, just always a few elements within the society and the one actually driving this. And we have silently and probably helplessly decided to fold our arms and allow things to go this way. Nobody is ready to say anything. And when I came, part of my reforms and what I actually intend to achieve is we will have to change this narrative. Kano belongs to all of us. We cannot allow just few individuals to take lead and create very unreasonable and undeserving stake in the whole thing. Because we are also critical stakeholders. We all belong to the state, and therefore we have every right to be part and parcel of the decision making, and also driving the process of making Kano what we want it to be. We have all a duty to make sure that Kano becomes greater than where it is. Governor Abu Kabir Yusuf has only one intention of driving the process of bringing positive change to Kano. Like I always say, we are not in the position, or we have never been, or we have never claimed to be in the position of on a mission of converting every person to be in a party, but rather we are saying, let us first consider the interests of the state before any other thing. Before you become a politician to a particular party, you are first from Kano. Or your identity is first that you are an indigenous of Kano or a citizen. So for that, we have responsibility to ensure that Kano remains one of the places that everybody will be proud of, but rather than a place where everybody will actually wouldn't want to associate with it. There are many other reforms actually we're introducing. We are rigorously engaging all the media owners in the state because they are the ones that provide the platform. And unfortunately, how our airwaves have been dominated or polluted by this kind of things is really an issue of concern to all critical stakeholders. We consider that we have a duty and obligation to ensure that we drive the process of effective sanity in the system. And nobody could do it except us. And it's not only within the conventional radio houses, but at the same time, we have also decided to take off the effort also to collaborate with the NGO, with the NUT to see what they could do as far as the online publishers also is concerned. What we require always is unity. And we have successfully now supported the NUG now to register all the online publishers, about 30 of them in Kano, with the NUG, and we have supported them in that. And we are now about to inaugurate formally an online charter of online publishers in Kano. The first of its kind in the state, and an effort towards transformation of all platforms to do with information and communication. We are not in any way trying to dictate or trying to be a dictator to anybody or trying to compel individuals, especially practicing journalism, to comply with certain standards which are only based in the interests of our party, but rather try to bring sanity in the whole thing. Let's do our profession, or let's practice our profession without infringing on the right of others. There are many lawful ways that through which you can deploy to make your earning, to make your income, to make everything. And that is why here in the ministry, I think discussed with HE on the need as an obligation of the state to support not only the conventional radio organizations that we have done in the state, but also even the online publishers, so that they could be empowered fully, so that they can stand on their own and they could be independent. We know many of them have been struggling to even survive. Many are just only trying to maybe have what they call hand-to-mouth things like that, because many of them sometimes they even go on holiday. Yes, very much anxious on holiday because they could not even afford the data, this and that, and probably the way of how they can even boost the platform. So we are actually very much ready to provide the needed training for them so that they will be exposed more on the best way they can use their own digital platform to earn more, at the same time also to be within the mainstream, because my concern is most of the online we are getting in the northern part of the country have never been counted as part of the online platforms when you come to counting the platforms in the country. The ones for the north, few are only considered as credible and are only considered as important and significant in the system, and we cannot allow that. We want those from Kano to also be considered within and also be treated as critical when it comes to the issue of, or when it comes to operation of the online, by supporting them, also providing them with more training and the rest of that. And I think we can collaborate with the editors of that to achieve that, and we are ready to do that. On the issue of the conference or the convention that is coming up, let's call this a done deal. Yes, I will take that later. We're supposed to have a council meeting tomorrow, but it was cancelled just this morning and shifted to Monday, but I promise you that on Monday I will be meeting His Excellency of Peace, and I will talk to him personally. I will only request for him just only to give me the go ahead of what I should be doing. I saw what the process is all about. Even though the money I look at it as so bigger, but since this is what you requested, I will do it. Yes, the money is so bigger. We are talking about national conference, and you want me to be there. I cannot be there myself alone. I will have to go with some team members. So you're talking about this money. Anyway, probably I can see that we are relating with